My name is Dan Wolf, and my website is Xlrmancables.com. My Gmail account is xlrmancables@gmail.com, and my telephone number is area code 407-312-7547. What I would like to demonstrate to you is what's in the Xlrman Cables Audio Rescue Kit. First of all, the kit is inside of a plastic box that has a handle on it, and the handle folds up if you care to, or you can use it to hang it up, or you can just simply carry it by the handle. Another feature of the box that we were looking for is something that would hold up. So you'll find the kit has hinges, actual hinges, as opposed to plastic that just flexes. And that we figured that would give it more structural strength. And also, you find that if you open the box up and you look inside of it, that the top of these bins come even with the top of the box to give it rigidity. And so in case you happen to set something on top of it, you won't crack it and break it all up. So anyway, that's what the box is like. Inside of the box, you'll find a sheet. And I'm going to read some things on the sheet and possibly go and explain them to you. It says, "Thank you for your purchase of the Xlrman Cables Audio Rescue Kit. It's designed to give many years of good service. The main adapter cables, which are these, are designed to carry 2 unbalanced line level signals on 3-pin XLR cable. The rules for unbalanced cable operation must be observed. And here are some of the rules. 1, keep the cable length as short as possible. You always want to do that anytime you're running a cable. Stay away from other cables carrying AC voltage, like a line cord, anything like that. Stay away from other cables carrying RF. Even cables that have dimmer packs on them can sometimes get into your audio system, and they do generate RF, so be careful with dimmer packs. Run only as much signal level as it takes to do the job. In other words, don't overdrive it, or else you'll get you could potentially get crosstalk. Not due to the cables necessarily, just due to signal levels. Run only line or earphone level signals. It's not designed for microphone and not designed for speaker level, just earphone level. The wire inside the cable is primarily designed for input signals, which are small. And the wire, although it's a good gauge and it's copper, is, reaches a limit whenever you're talking about running speaker level, because you get quite high signals there. So, and then of course turn off any phantom power. Doesn't operate with phantom power, there's really no reason to run it. Now some uses for the kit is that the first one it mentions is left and right electronic keyboard out to left and right soundboard line in with no direct box needed. What that means is that if you take a look at the back of most all electronic, at least the professional ones, the electronic keyboard, they have 1/4-inch jacks on them, usually left, right. One of them is marked left mono usually, and then a right jack. And of course normally you plug those into a direct box and then you go through a balance line cable to the board and plug it into the board. Well, with this you can take left and right line level signals coming out of the keyboard, and you can run them through a cable. And I'm going to show this because I want you to know there's a cable in the middle of this. This cable can either be your snake or it can be just an individual cable if that's what you want. And that goes back to the soundboard. And then on the soundboard end, you come out on the other end and you either plug, most of the time you will plug a 1/4 inch on this end and plug it directly into one of the unbalanced 1/4 inch line-in jacks on the board. So that's basically what you have. This comes from the keyboard, left and right. This comes to the board and goes into 2 channels. And then you fan the channel left, you fan the other channel right, and now you've got your stereo keyboard running through 1 cable. So that's a use for that. And that's the first one. Then the second one says left and right stereo line level signals. For example, RCA, which is those, left and right. 1/4 inch, which is that, left and right, okay. And then in the kit, we also have 1/8 inch, which is, you can run 1/8 inch left and right, are some examples, both male and female. And they carry, of course, a stereo signal through the cable. We have even run composite video on the white, doesn't really make any difference what color you use, and then the audio, a mono audio on the red. We've done that. We've used it for earphone extension cords, and the way we did that was, at the time we were using a 1/4 inch stereo earphone jack or headphone output, and we plugged this jack into it, and it has a tip, ring, sleeve, stereo come through the cable, and then on the other end we put an adapter that looks like this, and it is an 1/8 inch female to 2 RCAs like that, and that gave us headphones. And then we just simply ran mic cable as long as we needed to get from the mixer, the earphone distribution amplifier, to the rooms. And then of course once we got into the rooms, we just divided it off into however many sets of headphones we had, ran instruments through one channel, something through the other channel, whatever combination they wanted to hear, we used that. And was very successful. It worked very well for us. I'd like to show you what's in the kit. You have, of course, the 2 main cables, which I've already described. You have this 1/4 inch tip ring sleeve. It's stereo. It comes out on left and right, female RCA. You have 2 of those in the kit. And then you have a mono 1/4 inch, just tip and ring. And then on the other end of that, you have an RCA jack, a female RCA jack. And the reason why we're using females is because we use males over here on this end, so that mates it. You got 4 of those in the kit. Then the next one is the 1/8 inch, oops, the 1/8 inch mono with the tip and sleeve mono, and then on the other end of that is, of course, again an RCA female, and that we have 4 of those in the kit. And then we have the 1/8 inch stereo tip ring sleeve to left and right stereo. It divides it off, and you plug that into here, and go the other way. There's 2 of those in there, so you can go iPod or iPod to something else, or you can go this out of your iPod to two of these 1/4 inch, 2 1/8 inch, any combination you can think of. The most common combination is an earphone extension, which would be the male 1/8 inch to this to a female, and then you plug a headphone into here, and you can make that cable, you know, kind of as long as you want it. There are 2 of these in the kit, and there are 2 of the female. 2 of the male 1/8" stereo to 2 RCAs. There's 2 of those, and 2 of the 1/8" female to 2 RCAs in the kit. Then we have 2 of these, and these are in case you need to lengthen a cable, a RCA cable. But what I use it for, and the reason why we put it in the kit, I happen to have a camera that, as a matter of fact, we're recording on right now, that gives me jacks, gives me all male jacks, and I need to mate it with this male. So I put mine on this side and the male on the other side, and vice versa, and that lets me pass the signals on through. And there's 2 of those in the kit. So anyway, that's what the kit consists of. Now, I mentioned one other thing in the instructions here, and it's called center vocal suppression. We happened to stumble onto this one day, so I'm going to come back in the next segment on this same video and show you how center vocal suppression works and how it sounds. I'm actually going to let you listen to the sound. So just stay tuned, and we will be back here in just a couple of minutes.